Hello everyone. In this session with the Informatica Power Center, we are going to see the aggregation transformation. Uh, it is one of the most important transformation in Informatica Power Center. In our next chapters, we'll see all the transformation one by one. But for now, this is the session for the aggregation transformation. So, as with the name, the aggregation transformation, Informatica, the aggregation transformation will provide a variety of functions like sum, count, average, median, mod, and many more. So, in order to create the aggregation transformation, first uh, you have to create a mapping with the aggregation transformation by um, with the help of the source and product. So, in order to create a mapping in Informatica, first, start the Informatica Power Center Designer, and this is the Informatica Power Center Designer. Now, to create a mapping, we this is the mapping designer area. So all the mapping will be created in this area by using the source, products, and your transformations. So our aim is to use the aggregation transformation. So first, we have to get our sources and targets so we can use them into the mapping area. So in order to get the source and target, first we have to go into the source analyzer, and by clicking the sources you can also get your source from the file or from other uh, areas. In my case, I'm going to use the source from the database. I need the product table in order to apply aggregation transformation to get the total number of product and their sum of the price. So this is my source. Okay, here you can see this source. And now to get the target, and in my case I need to create a flat file for the target. In order to create a flat file for the target, first go into the target designer, then click target and create. Enter your flat file name, that can be anything. I'm getting the information of the product, so I'm using the name product underscore information, and that will be a flat file. Create and done. Now this is empty. So in order to create the columns, double click on the target, and here you can see the properties. In the columns tabs, you can create new column by clicking the first icon. In my target, I need product ID from the source, product name, total number of products, product wise, and price per product. So apply, okay, that's saved. Now I get my source and target. In order to create your mapping, go into the tab mapping designer, In mappings, create new mapping. Mapping name should be start with the m underscore with your desired name. Mine is product m underscore product underscore information. The mapping is created. Now here you can drag your sources, your targets and your transformations in order to create a complete mapping. So first I need to drag my sources, sorry, a single source in my case. So this is my development area. So if you need to work on a development area, you need to right click on this and open it. When you open it, it will be bold. So uh, it already opened, so let's drag the source from the source area, and the source is products. When you drag the source, it will automatically get the source qualifier. Source qualifier is nothing but a copy of the source with the data type compatible with the Informatica. These are the source, and to get the target, what is the name of the target? Product information. So this is the product information. Now I need to create a mapping with the aggregation transformation. So these are my transformations, a number of transformations. In this chapter I am using only aggregation transformation. So this is the aggregator transformation. Click on it and then click in the mapping designer area. The transformation will be created. Now uh, as you can see in my target, I only need product ID, product name, that will come from the sources, and the two more columns, total product and total price. Total product will be the count of product ID, and the total price will be the sum of unit price. So first we get two columns, product ID and product name, into my aggregated transformation area. Double click on this, ports. As these two columns are input from my source and will also be uh, need in my target area, so these two checks are enabled, input and output. In order to create new column, click on this, total products and total price. As these two columns, total product and total price, are not coming from my source, so uncheck them. And in the expression, you can create your expression by using different functions of aggregation or other functions. So when you click on this, you will get this window, and here you can see the all the aggregation functions. For total products, I need the count of product ID. So this is my function count of product ID. So go into the ports and product ID. You can also check whether your expression is valid or not by clicking the validate button, and it is valid. In order to get the total price, you need to get the sum of the unit price. I forgot to get the unit price from the source. So first we have to get the unit price column from the source. to the aggregator transformation. Now double click it, ports, unit price will be input, but I'm not required to get into my target, so uncheck the output area, my total price. I need to get the sum of unit price. Now connect the aggregation transformation columns with the target definition. Product name with the product name, total products, and the total price with the total price, and control S to save your mapping. Here you can see the mapping is valid. If it is invalid, there can be some problem. So the mapping is created with the aggregation transformation by simple using the count function and the sum function. One thing I forgot here is I need the result with product wise, so I have to check the group by functionality here. Again, save your mapping, and then I need to create my workflow. With the name WFM product information. Now go into the workflow designer and reconnect workflow WFM product information. You can open the folder WFM product information. So the workflow has been created. In order to change the properties of this session, double click on this session to check your source and target properties. In the mapping tab, and you can see the source is a product, and as per my requirement it will be a Teradata database, and for target it's my flat file. So I need to change the path. Where should I place my flat file? Output file directory property will be set to your desired location. And rejected file should also be there. Okay, apply. Okay, save it, start workflow. And here you can see the in the monitor the workflow has been succeeded. Now check whether the file is created or not. Here you can see the bad file is also created and output file is also created. Bad file is 0 KB, as there will be no error. You can see the output by open up the file, and here you can see the data. This one is the product ID, product name, count of the product, and the total price. So as in my data there is only they are distinct products, so there is no such kind of count. Okay, So that is all from the aggregation transformation. In my next videos you will see other transformations tutorials. So stay tuned and subscribe my channel, or you can also comment and suggest me anything that I'm lacking. So that's all from now. Thank you so much.